Dear students, now we begin with the second chapter, that is biological classification. Already you have studied classification means dividing the organism into big or small group. So grouping of organism is called classification. First time scientist Aristotle made an attempt to classify living organism into two groups. One group of plant and other group of animal. He divided plants into three groups. Which three groups? Herb, shrub and trees. He divided plants into three groups. Which three groups? Herb, shrub and trees. He divided animal into two groups. Animal with red blood and other animal without red blood. Means animal having hemoglobin and animals without hemoglobin. Second attempt was made by scientist Linnaeus. Linnaeus divided living organism into two kingdoms. Which two kingdoms? Plants and animal. Linnaeus divided animal into two kingdoms, plants and animal. Now, this system of classification was inadequate. It was not enough to explain the systematic position of organism, because in his classification he kept the eukaryote and prokaryote together. Eukaryote have well developed nucleus and prokaryote have primitive nucleus. Then he kept unicellular and multicellular organism together. He kept photosynthetic and non-photosynthetic organism together. So his classification was inadequate and was not accepted by most of the scientists. Widely accepted classification is by R.H. Whittaker. His classification based on the structure of nucleus, cell structure, thallus organization, mode of nutrition, reproduction and phylogenetic relationship. Phylogenetic means evolutionary relationship. So what is the basis of Whittaker classification? Cell structure, thallus organization, mode of nutrition, reproduction and phylogenetic relationship. In CBSE book, a chart is given showing Whittaker classification. This chart shows 5 kingdoms of Whittaker. First is Monera, second is Protista, third is fungi, fourth is Plantae and fifth is Animalia. So, what is the cell type in all these 5? Monera, prokaryotic, Protista, eukaryotic, fungi, Plantae, animal, all are eukaryotic. So only among Monera The cell type is prokaryotic. All the other four kingdoms have eukaryotic organization. Cell wall. Non-cellulosic in Monera. Present in some Protista. Present without cellulose in fungi. Present with cellulose in plant and absent in animal. Nuclear membrane absent in Monera. It is present in all other four kingdoms: Protista, fungi, plantae and Animalia. Body organization: cellular in Monera, Protista cellular, fungi multicellular, plant tissue and organ. Animal have tissue, organ and system. Mode of nutrition: autotrophic Monera, autotrophic Protista, heterotrophic fungi, autotrophic plant and Animalia are heterotrophic. So, according to Whittaker classification, the 5 things are considered. Which 5 things? Mode of nutrition, thallus organization, cell structure, reproduction and phylogenetic or evolutionary relationship. Now we begin with first kingdom, Monera. Already you have studied Monera are prokaryotic. Prokaryotic means they have primitive nucleus. These Monera, they are highly resistant. They can grow, develop in any type of habitat. They can survive in hot spring, desert, snow and deep ocean. Many of them live as parasites. According to shape, Monera means bacteria classified into 4 groups. First group is of bacteria which are round in shape. It is called coccus. Coccus is singular and cocci is plural. Second one is bacillus. Bacillus means rod shaped. Then third one is spirillum, spiral shaped. And fourth one is vibrio. Vibrio means comma shaped. So these are 4 types of classification of bacteria. Now, bacteria may be autotrophic or chemosynthetic. Autotrophic means they have chlorophyll and they can prepare their own food. It is called autotrophic. What is chemotropic? With chemical reaction, they derive the energy. So, chemosynthetic bacteria have chemical reaction in their body. Due to this chemical reaction, energy is liberated. This energy is locked up in the molecule of ATP. Some bacteria are heterotrophic, either parasite or saprophyte. So according to nutrition, bacteria are of 3 types: autotrophic, chemosynthetic and heterotrophic. Archaebacteria. What is archaebacteria? They are special type of bacteria which can live in harsh environmental condition. They are classified into three types. Halophiles, which live in salty area, which live in seawater, that is called halophiles. Second is thermoacidophile. They live in hot spring. And third is methanogen. They live in marshy places. So, archaebacteria are three types: halophiles, thermoacidophils, and methanogen. Now, methanogen are present in the gut of several ruminant animals such as cows and buffalo, and they are responsible for production of methane biogas from the dung of these animals. So, Protista divided into 5 groups. First is kingdom Monera divided into different groups. First is Archaebacteria. Second is Eubacteria. Eubacteria are true bacteria. These bacteria are characterized by a rigid cell wall and a motile structure called flagellum. The cyanobacteria, commonly called blue-green algae, has filamentous body. Whole body covered with a sheath of mucilage. Some cell of this filament can fix nitrogen. They are called heterocysts. Now, they form, example is nostoc and Anabaena. This blue-green algae is prokaryotic. Chemosynthetic bacteria oxidize various inorganic substances such as nitrate, nitrite, and ammonia and release the energy for their ATP production. They play a great role in cycling like nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, and sulfur. So, recycling of these 4 minerals, nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, and sulfur, is due to these eubacteria. Heterotrophic bacteria, already you have studied. Either they are parasite or saprophyte. The majority of them are decomposer. Many of them play a significant role on human affairs. They are helpful in making curd from milk. Many antibiotics are produced with the help of bacteria, and nitrogen fixing in legume plant is also due to this bacteria. Some bacteria are pathogen. Pathogen means which cause disease. They cause damage to human being, crop, farm animal, and pet. Which diseases are caused by bacteria? Cholera, typhoid, tetanus, citrus canker are some diseases caused by different bacteria. Now, reproduction in bacteria. Generally, bacteria reproduces by fission. Fission means division. One bacterium divides into two parts. Here you can see one bacterium. This is one bacterium. It develops a groove in the center of its cell wall. The genetic material is DNA. It divides into two parts. The two cells are formed with equal amount of DNA and cytoplasm. This groove becomes deeper and deeper and finally divide the bacterium into two parts. So because one bacterium divides into two, it is called binary fission. Now, sometimes they undergo sexual reproduction also. Sexual reproduction in bacteria is called conjugation. Conjugation means a primitive type of sexual reproduction. Here, only exchange of genetic material take place. Two bacteria, suppose these are two different bacteria, come closer to each other, develop a tube in between the two bacteria. Tube is developed here. Through this tube, genetic material of one bacterium passes into the second one. Genetic material of second bacteria passes into the first one. So sexual reproduction in bacteria is nothing but only exchange of genetic material. Now, what is mycoplasm? They are organisms with living cell and they are the smallest living organism. They lack a cell wall and they can survive without oxygen. Many mycoplasm are pathogenic in animal and in plants. Now, in our CBSE book, after bacteria, kingdom Protista is described. In ICSE book, after bacteria, prions, viroid and viruses are described. In CBSE book, all these three, prion, viroid and viruses are given at the end of the chapter. So we will study these three at the end of the chapter. So our first kingdom of Whittaker, Monera, is over. You know, Whittaker has divided living organism into 5 kingdoms: Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae and animalia. Monera include bacteria. Bacteria, which bacteria? Archaebacteria and eubacteria. Now we begin with the second kingdom of Whittaker, that is Protista. Pro means primitive. This kingdom include most of the primitive plants and animals. Primitive plants and animals are kept together by Whittaker. He kept most of the unicellular and some multicellular plants and animals in this kingdom, that is Protista. Protista divided into 5 groups. First group is Chrysophyte. What is Chrysophyte? This group include diatoms and golden algae desmate. Two groups are included, diatoms and desmate. They are found in fresh water as well as in marine environment. They are microscopic and float passively in water current like plankton. Plankton are microscopic plant. Most of them are photosynthetic, and so the main producer of ocean are diatoms and desmate. In diatoms, the cell wall form two thin overlapping shell. Why it is called diatom? Di means two. Cell wall form two thin overlapping shell which fit together as in soap box. The wall are embedded with silica and thus the walls are indestructible. Thus diatoms have left large amount of cell wall deposit in their habitat. This accumulation over billions of years is referred to as diatomaceous earth. Now, being gritty, this soil is used for polishing, filtration of oil and syrup. Diatoms are the main producer of the earth. Second is dinoflagellate. Di means two. This is diatoms. It is dinoflagellate. Di means two. It has two flagella. One is longitudinal, another one is transverse. So, what is dinoflagellate? They are marine photosynthetic form. They appear yellow, green, brown, blue or red depending upon the pigment they have in their body. The cell wall is stiff, made up of cellulose plates. Most of them have two flagella. One is longitudinal, another one is transverse. Very often, red dinoflagellate like Gonexolex undergo rapid multiplication. Their multiplication is so fast so that they make the whole sea red. It is called red tide. Toxin released by such large number may even kill other marine animals such as fishes. So second group of kingdom Protista is dinoflagellate. Third group is euglenoid. This euglenoid is considered a link between plants and animal. Euglena is the only animal having chlorophyll. This is Euglena having chromatophore, means chlorophyll. It has two flagella. One is small and another one is big. These animals, they are photosynthetic in sunlight because they have chromatophore. But during night, chromatophore becomes inactive and they lead a heterotrophic life. Example is Euglena. Next is slime mold. Slime mold are saprophytic. Saprophytic live on dead decaying bodies. The body move along with decaying twig and leaves engulfing organic material. Under suitable condition, they form aggregation called plasmodium, which may grow and spread over several feet. During unfavorable condition, plasmodium differentiate and form fruiting body which bears spore at its tip. The spore possess true wall. They are extremely resistant and survive for many years, even under adverse conditions. The spores are dispersed by air current also. Last is protozoan. What is protozoan? They are heterotroph, live as predator or parasite. They are believed to be the primitive animals. They have 4 groups. First group, amoeboid protozoan. Amoeboid protozoans are like amoeba having pseudopodia. These pseudopodia are for locomotion and for engulfing the food. Marine form have shell on their surface. Some are parasite like Entamoeba histolica. It causes dysentery in human. What is flagellated protozoan? The member of this group are either free living or parasitic. They have flagella. The parasitic form causes disease. The most common disease is sleeping sickness by trypanosoma. Ciliated protozoan. They are aquatic, moving organism having thousands of cilia over their body. They have gullet. Gullet means oral cavity, mouth cavity. Moving cilia bring food along with water into the gullet. Again, the cilia of gullet pass the food into the body. Now, last one is sporozoan. They include diverse organisms that have infectious spore-like stage in their life cycle. So sporozoans are highly infectious because they produce spores. The most notorious is Plasmodium, means malarial parasite, which causes malaria, a disease which affects the human population severely. So, what is protozoan? It is divided into 4 groups. First is amoeboid, second is flagellated, third is ciliated, and fourth is sporozoan. So, today you have studied the kingdom Monera. First kingdom of Whitaker is Monera, which include bacteria, which is classified into 2, Archaebacteria and Eubacteria. Then kingdom Protista divided into 5 groups. Chrysophyta, group of diatoms and desmid. Dinoflagellate, a group of specialized animal with 2 flagella. Euglenoid, animal with chlorophyll. Slime mold, it is a group of saprophytic protista. And protozoan, which has 4 subtypes: amoeboid, ciliated, flagellated and Last one is the sporozoan. So with this, two kingdom of Whitaker are over. Now you go through the book, and if you have any difficulty, you can ask me.